What happens when one of the biggest names in music is accused of sexual assault? Jay-Z didn't just deny the allegations. He fought back with a defamation lawsuit. This isn't just a legal battle. It's a clash of power, reputation, and justice. Let's break it down. Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, didn't just deny the allegations. He took the extraordinary step of suing his accuser for defamation. This case isn't just about one man's reputation. It's about the intersection of fame, justice, and accountability in the #MeToo era. In this video, we'll break down the facts, explore the legal arguments, and examine the broader implications of this landmark case. Let's get into it. The story begins in 2021 when a woman named Celia F. filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z, alleging that he sexually assaulted her in 1999. According to her claims, the incident took place in a basement recording studio in Manhattan. Celia, who was working as a stylist at the time, alleged that Jay-Z and his associates gave her alcohol and drugs, rendering her unable to consent. She also claimed that Jay-Z and his team conspired to cover up the incident. Celia's lawsuit was filed publicly, and the allegations quickly made headlines. For Jay-Z, a man who has spent decades building an empire that spans music, sports, fashion, and philanthropy, this was a serious threat to his reputation. But instead of settling the case quietly or ignoring it, Jay-Z chose to fight back hard. Jay-Z didn't just deny the allegations. He went on the offensive. His legal team called Celia's claims completely false and defamatory, arguing that they were part of a calculated effort to exploit his fame and wealth. In 2022, Jay-Z filed a countersuit against Celia, accusing her of defamation and malicious prosecution. In his countersuit, Jay-Z's legal team laid out their case. They argued that Celia's allegations were a fabricated story designed to extort money from Mr. Carter. They also pointed to inconsistencies in her story, such as the fact that she waited over 20 years to come forward. Jay-Z's lawsuit sought damages for the harm caused to his reputation, as well as compensation for the legal fees he incurred while defending himself. This move was significant. While many celebrities choose to settle such cases out of court to avoid negative publicity, Jay-Z decided to take a stand. His decision to sue for defamation sent a clear message. He wasn't going to let these allegations go unchallenged. This case isn't just about Jay-Z and Celia. It's about the broader implications of defamation and false accusations. On one hand, victims of sexual assault deserve to be heard and have their day in court. On the other hand, false accusations can ruin lives and careers, even if they're later proven untrue. Jay-Z's legal team argued that Celia's lawsuit was part of a cash-for-accusation scheme where individuals target celebrities in the hopes of securing settlement. They cited other cases where similar allegations were made against high-profile figures, only to be dismissed or disproven. Celia's legal team, however, maintained that her claims were legitimate and that she was seeking justice for what she endured. They argued that the delay in coming forward was due to the trauma she experienced and the fear of retaliation from someone as powerful as Jay-Z. This case raises important questions about the legal system's ability to handle such sensitive and high-profile cases. How do we balance the need to protect victims with the need to ensure due process for the accused? And what happens when fame and wealth are added to the equation? In 2023, the court dismissed Celia's lawsuit against Jay-Z, citing a lack of evidence and inconsistencies in her claims. The judge ruled that her allegations did not meet the legal standard required to proceed with the case. This was a significant victory for Jay-Z, but the battle wasn't over. Jay-Z's defamation lawsuit against Celia is still ongoing. His legal team is seeking to hold her accountable for the damage caused by her allegations, including the harm to his reputation and the financial costs of defending himself. This case could set a precedent for how defamation lawsuits are handled in the future, especially when it comes to high-profile individuals. This case is about more than just Jay-Z and Celia. It's about the broader implications for society. It raises important questions about accountability, both for accusers and the accused. On one hand, it's crucial to create a safe space for victims of sexual assault to come forward without fear of retaliation. On the other hand, false accusations can have devastating consequences, not just for the accused, but for the credibility of genuine victims. Jay-Z's decision to fight back against his accuser sends a powerful message that no one is above the law, but neither should anyone be unfairly targeted. It also highlights the challenges of navigating the legal system, especially when fame and wealth are involved. This case also underscores the importance of due process. In the court of public opinion, allegations can often overshadow facts, leading to swift judgments that may not be based on evidence. Jay-Z's case is a reminder that everyone deserves a fair hearing, regardless of their status or reputation. As with any high-profile case, the public reaction to Jay-Z's lawsuit has been mixed. Some people support his decision to fight back, arguing that false accusations undermine the credibility of real victims. Others believe that his countersuit could discourage survivors from coming forward, fearing that they'll be sued if their claims aren't proven. Social media has been a battleground for these debates, with hashtags like #JusticeForJay-Z and #BelieveSurvivors trending at different times. Celebrities and public figures have also weighed in, with some expressing support for Jay-Z and others calling for more empathy toward survivors of sexual assault. This case has also sparked conversations about the power dynamics at play. Jay-Z is one of the most influential figures in the music industry, with a net worth of over $1 billion. Some argue that his wealth and status give him an unfair advantage in the legal system, while others believe that his success makes him a target for false accusations. This case also intersects with the #MeToo movement, which has brought attention to the prevalence of sexual assault and harassment, particularly in the entertainment industry. While the movement has empowered many survivors to come forward, it has also led to debates about due process and the potential for false accusations. Jay-Z's case is a reminder that the #MeToo movement is not without its complexities. While it's important to hold perpetrators accountable, it's equally important to ensure that the accused are given a fair chance to defend themselves. This balance is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the movement and the legal system. As the defamation lawsuit continues, Jay-Z remains focused on his career and family. He's continued to release music, invest in businesses, and support philanthropic causes. But this case is undoubtedly a significant chapter in his life, one that could have lasting implications for his legacy. Regardless of the outcome, Jay-Z's decision to fight back against his accuser has already made an impact. It's a bold move that challenges the narrative and sets a precedent for how defamation cases are handled in the future. Jay-Z's defamation lawsuit against his sexual assault accuser is more than just a legal battle. It's a story about power, accountability, and the complexities of the justice system. It raises important questions about how we handle allegations of sexual assault, the role of fame and wealth in the legal process, and the balance between believing survivors and ensuring due process. As the case unfolds, it serves as a reminder that the truth is often more complicated than it seems. Whether you support Jay-Z or his accuser, one thing is clear. This case will have a lasting impact on how we think about defamation, sexual assault, and the pursuit of justice. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think Jay-Z is right to fight back, or does his countersuit risk silencing survivors? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of the stories that matter.